I'm stripping down this 2-slice toaster. I'm first of all taking the knobs off at the side. That's the only way I can get the top off. There are also 4 screws underneath that I've already taken out. Now I can then lift it up and pull the top off. Now on the right hand side is the mechanism. Now it's quite complicated, surprisingly for the cheapness of the toaster. It's quite a lot of intricate details to it. However, most of it is held together by the bending of the metal through the holes or the slits. So as you can see, that I can take it apart, but there's almost no screws involved here. The only screws that were involved is the ones that were underneath, the 4 screws, and the 2 that held the wire, the mains wire in place. This particular toaster, I think, came from Homebase, Sainsbury's. Not sure if they're still in production now. Probably cost about $19.99. Don't forget, if you are trying to repair one of these toasters, make sure it's cold before you do it. It warmed up very quickly when I plugged it and tested it prior to stripping it down. It was extremely hot very quickly, as you would expect. Now I'm just using a flat plane screwdriver to get the springs out. Some of it comes out quite easily, some of it is quite tricky to get out. So although I expect all of the mechanism to be identical in the toasters of different makes, I don't think any item in here would be usable for any other toaster. So you'd have to get an identical one if for some reason you need to replace certain parts. Mainly the heater would be part that's gone. There are of course other items like the little panel in the front, the PCB, so that there'll be a certain heat mechanism on there that will flick it up. If you do any repairs on these, just make sure that it works correctly and that it flicks back up again and switches off when it's meant to. Now the screws I'm undoing here is basically for the mains flex, and then there it's held in place by just pushing it into the plastic. Invariably, whenever you push something in, it's built to be pushed in but not easily pulled out. It's not meant to be easy. You have to use a screwdriver normally to prise it out. This particular one is secured to the base, so you're going to have to bend the wires or bend the metal just to get to it. That part is the old tray, if it's that you should clean out every now and again, which a lot of people don't. If you don't, then it can start to burn or smell over a period of time. You might have to use a bit of brute force, using a large screwdriver or something just to prise it out. There, I've done that, and now I'm just taking out the switch mechanism. There are 2 little retainers underneath, means I can pull it out. So we're almost getting there. I don't think I could put it back together. It's not going to be straightforward, purely because of the metal bends quite easily. So what I need to do now is try to get the heaters out. So again, stripping down, that is one of the heaters. That's on one side, not the middle one. There's the PCB and the mechanism that drives the toaster, and then we've got all this other stuff. As I said, it's quite a complicated little unit for a simple job, i.e. to make your toast brown. So this is the next one that I took out, as you can see. You could use those wires. If yours goes wrong, you could possibly join them up. You can't really use solder in this because not only would it melt and therefore not secure it properly, but it would also not fit, be securely fit to the aluminium that most of this is, aluminium and steel. Please look at my other DIY videos, and if this did give you value, then please share, like and subscribe.